Hello everyone, Kaiser here, and today I'm back with a follow-up to my custom Doctor Strange work in progress by pretty much making a short video showing off a few more things that I've done with the figure, and just going over how I made a few of the accessories. So with that, let's get into it. Alright, so when it comes to my custom Doctor Strange figure, like I said before, I do really like it, but even looking back now, I've realized there are a few areas which I can improve on, and one big area I can improve on. But we'll get to that as we look at the figure. Starting with the head, if you can see. Like I said in my video, I wanted it to be as realistic as possible. And again, I think I pulled that off pretty well. Especially with the hair, you can see there's a bit of white or gray on the sides. And even though the eyes are a bit more anime looking, I wouldn't say it looks too out of place. It just kind of gives them more of a Marvel cartoon design, kind of like Earth's Mightiest Heroes or something like that. And when it comes to the Eye of Agamotto, you can see that, like I said before, it's articulated. So if I can get his head off, there it is. So you can see that it is really small. And like I said, it was pretty simple to make. I also made two. So there's one with the eye closed and one with it open, showing the time stone. And like I said, the way I did that was by, if I can get the camera to focus. Doesn't seem like it's wanting to focus. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I made that with a small little bead, and it's also articulated, so you can see that it can go around his neck pretty easily. If I can get the head back on. There you go. So yeah, paint wise, it was simple to do. It was mostly just dark blue, but I did add like a few variations of blue and also some black wash in order to kind of make it stand out. So yeah, like I said, I'm only going over a few bits and pieces of stuff I didn't talk about, like the hands. I didn't really go over the hands. Those are pretty easy to do. If there's one thing I'm probably going to go back on and do for the hands is add the scars, since that's a big part of his character and how he became Doctor Strange, you know. So yeah, like I said, not a lot to talk about, but one thing that bothers me about this figure is the cape. So I'll put it over here. Thing is, I like how the cape came out, but the problem with it is that it's too rigid. Even though it's posable, there is a wire through it. Wire seems a bit too stiff, so it doesn't really flow down as naturally as I want. It can still attach to the figure, but even then, when it does, so yeah, it can attach to the figure, but one, it doesn't look quite right. And if you try to pose it up here, it will just come off. So I'll probably make a new cape. I'll probably try to find a wire that's less rigid. But yeah. And like I said before, I did also make some magic effects. I made 2 of them so far. I'm going to make more. And these aren't really like based off anything. These are just, you know, kind of made to look. These are just made by me by some hot glue, and they're made just for this figure. So the way they attach to the figure is that, as you can see, there's a hole through them, and all you do is just slide it into the hole. It does take a little bit of force, but it's hot glue, so it's flexible. And you put the hand through. And I do like how these came out. The only problem with these effects is that I don't really have any hands that any of like the magic casting hands that Doctor Strange use, but you know, this still looks fine. So that was the orange effect, and here's kind of like a blue. It kind of looks like a buzzsaw, really. So the blue buzzsaw effect, that's what we'll call it, and it attaches the same way. And again, I think it honestly looks pretty good. If there's one thing I'm going to do to these as well, is I'll probably paint them to give them a bit more color and make them look a bit better. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to do for this video. Just show off a few things, talk about the figure a little bit. Not much. So I do hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry if I sounded a bit off. I haven't made this type of video in a while, so you know, I haven't made this type of video in a while. I've been doing stuff, so I still hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos I'm making soon. I do have a few more custom figures that I want to show off that I'm really proud of, so I hope you guys will be there to see them, and I'll see you guys next time.
The master of the mystic arts bows to no one.